welcome back, all you lucky ghouls and ghoulettes. Lord Cthulhu has seemed fit to bless you with some spoilers today. Now, you will see this long before the next episode of Titancraft comes out, and this is something I had worked up and came up with for the storage system I'm going to be putting in, because we've all been talking about a central storage unit for the last, 5-6 episodes of Titancraft? Yeah, it's time we do it. It's time we get to it, guys. But today for you, I have something super small, compact, and it's also one wide tileable. I call it my dropper injector. Now, I came up with this because for the bulk storage of the unit I'll be doing on Titancraft, I only have two or three double chests for bulk storage of natural blocks. And then after the two hoppers for those it's two double chests, because after the hoppers for those back up, everything starts feeding down the back into a shulker loader. Well, it's really tight and compact back there, and you'll see that in the episode of Titancraft coming out. So I had to come up with something that couldn't risk powering or accidentally bud powering anything else under there, and was small and compact. So I came up with this, and it's meant so you have your storage up on the wall or something up here, and then you have a chest underneath it, and this is where filled shulkers will go. I even preloaded one, so we will fire that off real quick. And there you go. Full shulkers come in and sit right under the chest they belong under. And that's 13.5 double chests, by the way, that will fit in this one chest. So you actually end up getting 15.5 double chests for your bulk storage. And if we come down here, you'll see this system here. Now, this also makes a really good droppervator, but you have to change up some of the system. Where these observers are, you put redstone dust, because they only fire up 3 droppers when using observers. But like I said, I had to make this one wide tileable. Whew, buddy, it was rough. So what happens here is you take comparative signal. It only handles one item, and so the chance of both, there is no chance, because the way I rigged this up to work with the shulker loader, you're only having one shulker box full come in at a time, and each chest for storage is independent. So this is unbreakable, except if you have multiple items coming in, but if you use it how it's meant, shouldn't break at all. You take your comparator signal off the dropper to power this block and rail, to power this observer, which powers this one and this one through quasi connectivity. And this observer detects, so this powers this block, which also powers this here coming in a loop, and this observer detects here, powering this first dropper. So this all goes in one big loop until it powers this first dropper, and then it's powering these. It's just a compact loop is pretty much what I did. Been doing a lot of playing around with observers, rails, and other things. So this makes perfect little setup for under the floor of your storage unit to feed things into, all your shulkers filled from your farms coming in. I mean, it really does. I'm happy with it. I worked over quite a few designs. So why don't we get over here and I will show you how to build this. It's quick and easy, and I will also show you the droppervator version that can handle multi-item incoming. Cthulhu has blessed you with spoilers. Remember that. Alright, this looks like a good spot as any. Now, you do need 3 blocks under your dropper here, and everything I need should be in my hotbar. So we start off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that one is supposed to be like that. So you do need 3 blocks under, so get rid of these. Add another one on top. I guess you could have done 6. But the point of this is to have a chest on top. Then you come over, you place your block under, over, get rid of that. Put down a comparator. You want to block up with power drill on it and the observer right there. And then you come under, you place 1, 2 under that comparator, and then 1 on either side here. Break the one in the middle. The repeater faces opposite of the comparator. And then you put down an observer facing down there and there. And then under the back here, you place your hopper line coming in. We'll go 3 out. And then we'll place a chest. Let's throw a trapdoor in there. There you go. Simple as that. Super easy. And then for the droppervator version, it is pretty much the same thing, except we'll come up quite a few and place a chest up top there. Come down here, break these bottom 3. Same thing. Block under, over. Comparator. Do your block up with your rail and your observer. And then underneath, same thing. Repetitive, right? 3 on the side. Break the middle. Comparator. And in this one, you put redstone dust here and here. And then you kind of come up with these. Observer. Golden rail. Observer. Oh, actually, you don't need to, because when you get to this very last one, what you can do is put another golden rail on top there. And then out the back, to keep this one wide tileable, do something like this. Put your chest on top. And we need a stack of an item. There we go. And as you see here, I forgot something important. We do that. You got to put a block when you're doing multi-item. You got to put a block underneath this input hopper, the one that goes in the back of the dropper, and you end up creating this clock. And you can see it comes in 2 items at a time. I'm not sure if by adding, like say, a second chest, that will increase. It looks like it actually does, because it's 2 hoppers pulling in, feeding into it. Is that done? So let's take a look at that again. Okay. So it's about the same. I mean, it starts to pick up once it gets going. So not bad, actually. And these make good compact droppervators when you need it in tight spacing. So I got this idea here from watching an old SciCraft episode, one of Bill Mango's tour he did, and you catch this glimpse of this droppervator in one of their old witch farms, and it's kind of got a setup like this, but it's using redstone torches and stuff. And then they start talking about updating it with the observer block and all that. So I went ahead and did that, added it. And then ended up watching a couple episodes later of SciCraft, and they had done pretty much the same thing. So that one is credited for El Mango. My little design here is definitely credited to El Mango and them, because I would have no idea you could do something like this without that. But it does make for a good little chest injector, because then what you can do is, like I said, stuff these right under the floor of your storage. Oop, don't want to do that. And have them hooked up to your shulker loaders for your bulk storage, and bam, 15.5 double chests. So you only have to have 2 up on the wall. My little dropper chest injector. Oh. Well, guys, I hope you have found this enjoyable and useful, as always. And we have come to the end of this episode. Do remember, Down in the description, starting now, will be the links to my Discord and Twitter and new Facebook page. And, of course, all the other good stuff. There'll be a link to the video that I saw that other droppervator in for El Mango's video. Go ahead, check that out. You learn a lot from watching their SciCraft series. So, I will see you guys later.